so many things that make the Esquire unique as a theater. Very fruitful history, its ability to affect the community in so many ways throughout the years. It's a place where people gather, it's a place where people remember, it's a place where people find new stories. I've been working at the Esquire Theater since 2001. Worked every position from concession to projection to management, and my current role is with the corporate office. I help book special events, answer customer inquiries, arrange creative elements for marketing around the theater, and yeah, I wear lots of hats. So we do a variety of special events here at Esquire. All started with Rocky Horror Picture Show, which we show every other Saturday night at 11:55 midnight. From that, throughout the years, we've tried to recapture the excitement of coming back to events again and again here. We love hearing from patrons. We love getting suggestions from them about films that they haven't seen in a long time or films they want us to bring back. And most recently, we've been working with a lot of third-party community members who help us curate. The Esquire is a venue to see these films. We are a place that you can see them properly in a theater, not at home streaming. There's a lot more options now. People have a lot more access to independent and foreign films, but there's still something very special about seeing them in a theater with a group of people who also are engaged, and you're feeling those feelings together. And that's something that's special about Esquire. You can't get that other places. So the Esquire Theater was originally built in 1911 as the Clifton Opera House, and in 1915 they decided to change the name to Clifton Theater, which it remained until 1939 when it was renamed the Esquire Theater on December 24th, 1939. It had a nice run through the 1940s and 1950s. It wasn't until 1983 that the Esquire sadly closed. It had fallen in disrepair, and in 1984 it was floated that perhaps this location should be turned into a Wendy's. The community of Clifton residents band together and they formed the Clifton Town Meeting and the Clifton Theater Corporation, and they were able to fight this and take it all the way to the Ohio Supreme Court and win the battle to save this building, which really has a long-term effect on this whole street, because if you look around, all of the businesses here are generally small businesses, locally owned. If this Wendy's had opened, I can only imagine it would be one of many big box restaurants and stores that would have eaten this vibrant local small business community. They were able to save the building, and now they had that monumental task of fixing it, renovating it, reopening it, and making it a functional business. The theater was a nonprofit. They were all volunteer staff. It was the very members that fought that court battle that were selling popcorn at the front stand. It was not sustainable. And that's when Gary Goldman, who's the president of Theater Management Corp., came in and turned it from a nonprofit to a profit. And that's when really the business models that we have now were born. I think the most important thing to state about the Esquire is because of how important it is to the community, because of how much it's loved, is we have to remember to support it. It sometimes has this feel of magic that it's survived so much and it's been around for 113 years, but that only happens because there are such a strong community of people who support us. And it only gets harder, and we need people to remember that we're here and to come see us and remember how great it is to be at the movies. So we have on our website, we have a contact us page, and through there you can request a rental. We'd also do birthday parties and things like that. You can reach out about group sales if you want to do a buyout of a current release, or if you want to show your own film. Then you would just go to esquiretheater.com, and there's a contact page, and you'd send an email and someone on our team will get back to you. We love having premieres. We love having local filmmakers, regional filmmakers. It's a great place and a home for things like that.